And we begin with breaking news in Portsmouth right now at 4 o'clock. An officer-involved shooting where the suspect has been killed. We have crews on the scene on Collin Drive. Our Lex Gray and Aaron Kelly are both gathering information right now. Chopper 10 is live over where this all began. That's at 7th and Madison. But let's start with Lex. And Lex, just get us up to date. What do you know so far?
All right, so I'm standing in the parking lot of Bethany Baptist Church. Behind me is Collin Drive, and this is where that chase ended. So it started, as you mentioned, near the shipyard. That's about 5 miles from here. It started as a drug investigation, according to Portsmouth Police spokeswoman Misty Holly. She said that suspect refused to get out of his car, refused to cooperate with police. That's what began the police chase across the city. Again, that 5-mile police chase. It ended here on Collin Drive when the suspect got out of his vehicle and began running. That spokesperson tells me she doesn't know actually what led up to the officer shooting the suspect or how many officers fired, whether there was some sort of conflict that led up to the shooting at this point. We are working to get you all of those answers at this point, but we do know that that suspect was shot and killed. And this was a massive police chase. Listen to one witness describe what happened.
First car came and had a very loud siren. We went outside and there were about 3 police cars at that time that were parked there, and then immediately after that they were coming in clumps of 4 and 5. We counted 25 and then we stopped counting and there was at least that many more that came, and they were parking, jumping out of their vehicle, running with first aid kits and things, and then more and more unmarked cars and detective cars and stuff, and then they roped the area off.
And as you can see, this area is still roped off at this point. There's still a lot of police activity here. We do expect the police chief to give a press conference later and address more of our questions and answer more of those questions. At this point, we don't know anything more about the suspect other than that that suspect was a man and that this started as a drug investigation. We don't know whether he was known to police before this, whether they had interacted with him previously, but we will keep working to find that out and bring you more as soon as we know it. Live in Portsmouth, Lex Gray, 10 on your side.
Lex, if you can still hear me, I know you're still working to get more information, but of course when people hear about an officer-involved shooting, the suspect passing away because of this, you're going to think of recent national stories from New York and Ferguson, Missouri. From what you're seeing or what you're hearing, have you heard of any similarities to any of these cases? I know you said there's a man who was deceased, but what about race?
We don't know that at this point, Anita. We did ask for more information about the suspect, but so far the suspect hasn't been identified other than that he was a man. We don't know whether he was known to police previously. All we know is that he died in the course of this and that it started as a drug investigation.
Okay, all right. We'll get back in touch with Lex, and of course we also have Aaron Kelly, who's going to the scene of where this all began at 7th and Madison. Stick with us for more information on that story.